Nothing new that she gets embarrassed, she gets humiliated, but she doesn't feel any shame. This is not the first time people are shaming her, people are ignoring her. This happen all the time. She should not be in a place. She was not invited to all of the events that we have seen her taking active part in. Nowhere she should be. The places that we have seen her popping up all of a sudden from nowhere, and sometimes she gets booed. So what is happening at the moment? We have a very interesting piece here. The report suggests that contestants gravitated towards Judge Po Ling Yo or for feedback rather than focusing on Meghan Markle. So basically, Meghan Markle was supposed to be the main focus. Meghan Markle was supposed to be the chef, quote unquote, and teach or show or cook or take part in this whole cooking thing. But instead of paying attention to Meghan Markle, these participants, they were like, yeah, no thanks, but no thanks, you do not know how to cook. There is absolutely no reason for us to take any lesson or anything from you in terms of cooking, because your product is a complete disaster. Those jam, those jellies, they did not cut it, they couldn't make it. Who are you to teach us how to cook, especially when it comes to maintaining hygiene? These participants, they are definitely not there to take lesson from her at all. Now, Meghan Markle, so this has caused Meghan Markle a noticeable uncomfortable dynamic on the set. So uncomfortable dynamic on the set basically means people were not happy when they saw her. They did not want to interact with her, and they did not. Allegedly, producers had to repeatedly stop filming to redirect the contestants and ensure Meghan Markle received the attention of a high-profile guest. No, she was not gonna get it, and she did not, because she is not a cook. She is not an expert in this at all. Now, there is this video that mentions Meghan Markle and her team were reportedly unhappy with the specific terminology used by staff. Meghan Markle and her team. So basically, before Meghan Markle will appear, she demands you call or make an announcement, Princess Meghan, Duchess of Dish Soap, and things like that. But looks like this time she was not called by Duchess of Dish Soap or Princess Meghan or none of those things, and so she did not like it. How come you are not using my title? She loves those titles, right? But the specific terminology used by the staff, they didn't like it, leading to a situation where Po Ling Yo, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, felt pressured to apologize. To apologize to who? To apologize to Meghan Markle. Unbelievable. Like, some of these people, they're so pathetic for attention, for to generate some public interest. They will invite just about anybody. Then the host, who actually, there is a video on YouTube, the host interprets these events as a sign that Meghan Markle struggled to fit in, suggesting that her expectations regarding how she should be treated were unrealistic for the environment. How ironic it is. Why? Well, it is because Meghan Markle, the reason she is able to communicate to the commoners like myself, or people who are not in high position, like ordinary people, right? The reason she can communicate with this group of people is because she doesn't come across as a royal. Okay, because Sussex Squad believe that the reason Catherine is cut off from the public is because she acts royal. She is royal, therefore she cannot be treated normally. People are always worried about how they would behave in front of her. I mean, there's so many BS coming from Sussex Squad, even though, as we have seen, Catherine actually did a very good job, and she's still doing a very good job in terms of communicating with people. But the irony is, even the Sussex Squad said that she is very friendly because she doesn't bring, royal vibe to events. People are able to interact with her. But take a look at this particular event, this MasterChef event. Meghan Markle felt uncomfortable. She made everybody uncomfortable, and those people, they were also very, very uncomfortable, and at the same time they were panicking what she would say next. The host concludes by expressing a desire to see the quote-unquote lost or cut footage that reportedly captured these moments of tension. I do not personally think that we will be able to see those unedited version of the whole thing because, again, Meghan controls the narrative. She would definitely pressure them not to release those awkward moments to the public. But if I find anything, for sure I will share with you. Take a listen.
Page 6 is reporting that Meghan Markle felt humiliated on Prince Harry's most recent UK trip and that the trip turned into a nightmare, forcing Markle and her children to return home to California earlier than they had hoped.
Breaking today, Meghan Markle's fashion freeze out. She has been dumped by Balenciaga just 1 year after she thought, this I'm going to invite myself appearance at Paris Fashion Week was going to change her career for.
No, nothing changed her career. It just made it worse. It was maybe okay, then it just went down the hill, and it never was able to recover from all of this public humiliation. She went to this Balenciaga uninvited. She invited herself, as Dan Woden said. She went to this Masterchef thing because she forced them or told them that, hey, if you invite me, you'll get some attention. Nobody cares about your Masterchef. But now if I do come over and teach how to cook, even though she doesn't know how to cook, you guys will get some good ratings. And so they decided to invite her for, I don't know, Masterchef Australia is not being watched by so many people. Now, people who did not know anything about Masterchef, how they are biased, how they are pathetic to bring in guests like Meghan Markle, who is not an expert. I think a lot of people will tune out for good. They will never watch the show ever again. And thanks to this kind of stupid decisions, Netflix has fallen apart. We have seen a drop in subscriber numbers. We have seen how one show after another getting flopped on Netflix since Meghan started working for them.
Good.
And her husband lost big in court. No one wants to be seen on the arm of a loser. I think that this trip was a reality check. Harry has spent years insisting he can be half in and half out of the monarchy.
Remember, 47 minutes is not a reconciliation. It's not a get-together, we're so thrilled to see you.
Noticeably, one person was not at this show. His supposed good friend and collaborator, according to her, the Duchess of Sussex. And this is where it gets juicy. Paula's source revealed. Oh God, no. She was not invited. Not after what happened last time.
Another point to make is Harry and Meghan were kept waiting, encircling Highgrove for some considerable length of time, not even sure that the meeting was going to take place.
She stepped into that room expecting a father.
Unbelievable stuff. But again, it just exposes her reality, and that it is very pathetic. I'll give you guys more updates on this situation. If you're not subscribed to my channel, consider